Alright, let's just get stuck in. Hello and welcome everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back, Totally Not Sus. Welcome back, Amnesium. I hope you haven't had too rough of a day. I hope you're doing, you know, at least reasonably okay. Did you just end up having to, was you just like, what, working late, essentially? Or was it like, you know, like you just had, was it just like what you had to do was really hard? I mean, long day generally means like, you know, I had to work a shit ton of unexpected overtime or something like that, but yeah. Throw it at us when stream starts, Devin note. I will, don't worry. Yeah, I've got a couple bits to announce before we kick the stream off. But I just want to hear about Elysium's day first. Just want to see what's going on in his, you know, poor little side of town. Oh, goodness me. I've been chilling. I've been just big chilling. What can I say? I've finally started New Vegas this morning. Which was good because you know, it's a game I've wanted to play for ages. Everyone talks about how brilliant it is, and I have never played it, so you know, it's good. But yeah, don't want to talk about it too much. I'd rather a video game. All right, fair enough. I've used it with Death Note with your name, by the way. Big F. Okay. Anyway, basically, so just before we start, yeah, a couple bits to announce. Firstly, I'll start with the bad news, because I completely forgot about this. I should have mentioned this earlier. I will post it in the Discord too, but basically no more streams this week. There's not going to be a stream Thursday or this Saturday. Thursday I'm going to Thorpe Park with Chloe, so that's like a no-go. We've had it planned for a little while. It's going to be a big like day out. And Saturday I'm playing a festival with my band, which I just completely forgot about until this week. So yeah, this is the final stream this week, and also it's going to be the final stream at this like specific time slot. The other thing that's changing in my life is basically I'm starting a job as of next week. I'm going to go be a casino croupier in London. So yeah, I'm basically gonna, you know, I'm going on a training course for 6 weeks, and then I'll be a croupier, which is just someone who like deals the games basically. So like blackjack, 3-card stud, poker, that kind of thing. So starting next week, I'm going to have to change the schedule so that I can actually, you know, like, so basically I'm going to have to change the schedule so that it works, because I can't stream at like 5. That's way too early when I have like, when I'm working 9 to 5, you know, and it's like an hour commute or whatever. It'll probably move back to what it used to be, which was like 7 till 9, at least to begin with, because after that, the way that the job is going to work in general is I'm not going to have like a 9 to 5. It's going to be, you know, sometimes I'll be doing night shift, sometimes I'll be doing mornings. It's going to be very variable, and occasionally I'll even be working weekends. So there's no consistent schedule in that line of work whatsoever, which honestly kind of suits me. Like, I'm fine with it, but it does mean that it's, in terms of like the stream, it's going to be really weird, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the like scheduled streams basically. But ultimately, what I'll have to do is, I reckon the best way to do it is, there's 2 things I can do. One, throw up in Discord, like, basically when I know like how I'm gonna get my rota. So like, you know, if for a month I'm doing something consistent, then in the Discord I can be like, okay, for the month of April, this is when streams are going to be, and I can just keep it consistent. If it's on the week, then it's going to be a lot more like, I'll just have to kind of throw it up as I go. What I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to schedule the streams on YouTube so that people know when they are in advance, so you don't necessarily just have to go to YouTube. Oh, sorry, just have to go to the Discord to work it out. But that's gonna, you know, that's the kind of thing that like I will say I'll do and then forget to do. So honestly, your best bet really is just joining the Discord. Hi, Minecraft Pro Gamer. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, you should steal chips for yourself as a treat. You can give the Devin a couple little chips as a treat. I got an idea now. What's your idea? But yeah, so that's the situation in general. When you go to work, make a vlog of work. That's the video idea. Yep, that's an idea that, you know, sounds very original, my guy. I'll definitely consider it. Now, if I do, I will be doing YouTube content. It's something I want to pick up again anyway. But I think I'm going to go for like short form video essay type things. Like, I'm probably going to think of an idea, kind of spend like, I don't know, make a 10-minute video exploring the idea. I already have a couple ideas of what I want to do. And just talk about shit in general. I've seen a couple YouTube videos recently that I really like the style of. I don't know if I'm going to lean into them fully. So like one of them would be Seth, which I'm sure everyone knows because he's a pretty big channel. He's probably a little edgy for me, but I do find him very funny. I think he's a really good like video editor too. So kind of like, that's not a bad idea with the ADHD edits and the schizo irony posting and shit. Then the other thing is probably like, it'll probably be a little less like just purely shitposty and irony, and I'll probably draw more from like someone like Jacob Geller, where I kind of like think of an idea and try and actually explore it rather than just like pure shitposting. But we'll see. It's going to be all over the place as always. If you look at my YouTube channel and the uploads that are on there, it's just all over the place. So content-wise, in terms of videos, it'll probably still be like a bit all over the place in terms of subject matter, but I'm hoping to kind of draw it in a lot more in terms of the delivery or like the aesthetic. Like I'm hoping that it's pretty heavily scripted video essay style with some jokes, some like ironic little bits in there, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for. But you know, we'll see where it goes. The other thing as well is like, because of how sporadic my schedule is going to be after the 6-week training course, so for the next 6 weeks, it's going to be fairly consistent. I'll just work out times and stream in those times. When it's more sporadic, that is when it's going to be a bit more difficult to kind of like maybe stream as consistently as I do, but I guess we'll see. It really is just going to be like, I'll feel it out over time. So yeah. Make sure you wear mirror shades, you look cooler. True. You gotta hide the eyes, you know, no one can read your soul while you're dealing the cards. Oh shit, yeah, you said you're watching that video before the game. What video? Wait, sorry, what video? Now I feel bad I didn't come for last stream, which was like last week. Don't sweat it. If you want to go watch the VOD, you can catch them. You know, I think it's still decent. I was sitting around. I think the last stream we had, I was a bit too sleepy. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yeah, cool, let's do it. Okay, suggestions box. Yeah, I do remember. Okay, cool. Alright. So before we start this stream proper, there is... No, we'll do it. There's a 10-minute YouTube classic that we have to view, courtesy of Elysium. So let's see what this video is all about. Let's see if it's any good, shall we?
Some murders take seconds. Others take minutes. Some murders take hours. Now, this murder takes years. It began as a nuisance.
Ow! What the? Ow!
It became a menace.
Get out of my house! What the fuck is wrong with you? Ow!
Now, forensic pathologist Jack Cucciano is running for his life.
This lunatic has been attacking me all night. He has just broken into my house, and I need a squad car here right now. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but he's got a spoon, but it hurts like hell. And hello? Hello?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Fuck.
Wow. Truly horrifying scenes, what can I say?
This strange man's been attacking me with a spoon. He's everywhere I go. Everywhere. And it...
You know what? This should...
Spoon? I just want my life back.
Someone should make this an actual, you know, film. Truly is horrifying.
Get the hell out of here!
I'm sorry, Jack, but there's just no way to determine that these wounds aren't self-inflicted. They're not self-inflicted.
You need evidence, Jack.
This is the dumbest shit I ever did see. How old is this video? It says it's like 11 years old. 13 years ago, 37 million views. God damn.
Get away from me! Get away from me! 1,000 miles. I'll pay any price. Just tell me what this means.
The mark of the Ginosaji. Nothing can stop the Ginosaji. The Ginosaji will never stop until you are dead.
You know, every time I think the joke is going to get old, it just gets a little bit sillier.
It will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh no, never mind. Okay, I thought that was the main guy. I thought he was going to fight back with his own spoon. I feel like that's the only way you could possibly win here.
What would you do? You can't
Fight back with my own
escape.
spoon, of course.
You can't stop it. You can't kill it. It will find you. It will catch you. It will hit you with a spoon. Again and 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 again.
Okay, I think we've done it. The joke's officially starting to get old.
And again 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 and again.
Fight back with your own spoon, man.
And again and again and again and again.
That's clearly what has to happen. No, there's some great parts left, trust me, fair enough.
The spoon thunders down with relentless, merciless, soul-shattering fury, pounding and pounding and pounding supple, soft spots into your skull until it cracks.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
You know what? This would unironically be the worst curse to be afflicted with. It's like, if somebody kills you, at least this over with, you know? This is just like years of torture. It's not even like the actual pain, it's like the psychological torture of it all. And like, no one, you can't, you know, no one's gonna take it seriously, like... Yeah, this guy's suffered more than like most people in horror films that I can think of, damn. Truly a grizzled veteran of the Spoon Wars. Remember, this was made 13 years ago before video editing really existed. What does that mean? Yes, truly, the era before video editing, back in 2010.
A major motion picture event.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. It's definitely got very too many cooks vibe to it. It's not quite as like absurdist, but yeah, I get it.
With a running time of over 9 hours. Perhaps the most relentless murder
Filmed on 7
the
continents.
history.
Hell yeah.
Of cinema.
Yeah, totally not sus. I saw your suggestion. I'll get around to it in a sec. Alright, we're getting there. We're nearly done.
Chaotic Rampage American Pictures proudly presents.
You know, there is actually a 7-hour film. Saturn Tango. I don't know if you've heard of it. Apparently it's really good. Peak cinema, true. Or is he finally gonna die? Is it gonna happen at long last? Oh my god. There's some super long movies, yeah. I mean, Saturn Tango is the longest one I'm aware of. Second he started unzipping, I knew that was going to happen. I thought he might have them on the inside, like the Resident Evil tradesman or whatever, but... How's that spelled? Like this, I think like that? I think, one second, let me double, do you know what, let's just find it. I was close, there you go. 7.5 hours, actually.
Can you endure 20,000 spoonfuls of terror? Coming slowly to a theater near you.
That was the dumbest shit I've seen in a while. Okay, so, yeah, totally not sus. We did a movie night not too long ago, and we plan on doing more. I want to do one for Halloween. Not on Halloween, but, like, just, you know, for October in general, basically. I don't know when we're going to do it. We'll work it out at some point, I'm sure. I know a couple of the movies I want to do, at least, as well. So, yeah, we got a few things in that realm sort of going on. Right, where the fuck did we get up to? I do not remember. Okay. We have a bunch of quests. I think that OG documentary is longer. Really? I didn't even know there was an OJ documentary that was particularly long, but fair enough. Oh, while we're here, we might as well ask about lore at the Burnt Oak Station. I wonder who will ask. Well, this guy's like a traveller, so I suppose this is probably like a decent person. Alright, that's nothing of use there. Maybe the person at the bar? Yeah, 7 hour 43. Jesus Christ. Do you know where Law is? There we go. Oh, you're looking for Law? Love her. She's great. Think last I heard of her, she was on her way to Sodic's. Big place. Good place to empty the old thought bucket. I thank her for her help. Anything I can help you with? Alright, so, wait, fuck. Where did he say? We don't know where that actually is. Sodic Wastes. Okay. I guess we should, where's the bone marrow station? Honest to God, I can't remember the names of any of these places. Ekra, where's the bone marrow station? Have we even discovered that? Oh, hang on. I guess, oh, so this area is the Sodic Wastes then, I guess. I see, okay. So let's talk Frizz Balloon, Carib's Hold. We haven't explored there yet, and that must be one of the other places to ask. Okay. Alright, tell you what. Lord of the Rings is technically 10 hours if you consider it one movie. Yeah, but no one considers it one movie because, you know, nobody's that insane. No human is that unhinged that they would consider it one whole movie. It's very clearly a trilogy. Actually, I do. Well, I hate to break it to you, my guy, but those voices you're hearing aren't real. Hello, Sable. Hello, Sable. Do you recognize my voice? Jaddy, the very sound of her reaches into my chest and curls warmly, cozily around my heart. I'm only kidding with you. One never forgets the voice that first assigned them chores. I hope you've been enjoying your gliding and seeing the world at your own pace. I expect you've been good and well behaved on your travels. And I hope that you've also tried being a little bad. Not rude or unkind. But I hope you've bent a few rules and known the small joys of sneaky little secrets. Perhaps I have bent some rules once or twice, or possibly I've just felt like I have, which is probably the best thing about being a little bad anyway. I'll be brief, Sable, because my heart, even though my heart could pour itself out for hours, I don't want you standing out there too long. We've returned to Ua, all of us. Our period of grazing has ended, and we're back precisely where you left us. Though I think a little calmer than we were those last few days. There is no rush to return, and if you're having a wonderful time out there, I hope you keep it up. The gliding is yours to extend. But if and when you are ready, know that we are waiting for you with open arms. We will welcome you regardless of your decision. Now I should go. Hilal's given us a little poetry reading. Jesus Christ, I can't read today. Bet you're sorry to miss that, See you at the gliding's end at the Ua. Take care. The recording ends, but I still whisper a goodbye to Jaddy as though she can hear me. It's difficult not to feel a pull to go to her and to them straight away, but I can tell even in her tone there is no undue pressure or poorly hidden trope. When I'm ready to end my gliding, I'll go back to the Bexy. When I'm ready to end my gliding, I can go back. So that, yeah, I guess because we got our first mask, we can just go back whenever we want. All the MCU movies are meant to be watched directly after one another. True. That's actually definitely the longest runtime. That'll be like, what, 40? No, more than that. Probably like 50 hours, 60 hours, something like that. Right, we should just crack on with some of these quests, I guess. Do you know what? Let's hunt for lore. Why the fuck not? That seems reasonable to me. Okay. Including the TV shows, of course. Oh, if you include the TV shows, it'd probably be like... It's probably in the hundreds then, surely, right? That's a long-ass... They produced a lot of that shit. So, yeah, my guess would be it's in the hundreds. And the official... and tie in the comics during breaks. Don't forget about all the, you know, board games and video games as well. All of those are lore accurate and canon, of course, so they have to be included, otherwise you won't understand precisely why Iron Man decided to build his iron suit in the first place, you know? You've got to understand all the character motivations precisely. Okay, so we need to ask about Lord Marrowbone Station, ask at the Seven Sisters Station, then also go to the Sodic Wastes. So I guess, well, actually, thinking about it, is there a station here? Kind of. Maybe that's one of the stations, that's not actually the Wastes then. But you know what? Why don't we go to this fresh area? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Where am I? I'm here and I'm facing that way, so the one to my right... That's the one we want to follow. Okay. Yeah, let's go get this final piece. Well, not final piece of the map. The second to final piece of the map, and then we'll go from there. Oh, has anyone here played Fallout New Vegas, by the way? Because one of the things is like it's one of those games that I've heard so much about, but never actually played myself. Because I was never, like, big on... I always thought Fallout 3 was massively overrated, and I've never been big on Bethesda games in general. I know it's not a Bethesda game, but, you know, it still fits in that camp to some degree. And they still published it at the end of the day. But yeah, one thing that surprised me about it is actually, like, I think they've done a really good job with the atmosphere of the game. Like, I think the soundtrack really aids in delivering the tone. The wasteland looks great. The kind of, like, western tinge and flair it has is all really cool, too. It still has a couple problems. I like the part where a Deathclaw eats you. I've already killed a Deathclaw. I mean, admittedly not on my own. I drew them back to a bunch of NPCs and it was only a young one. But, you know, still technically killed a Deathclaw. Can have that on my resume for a while. I'm playing as, like, a very lucky, charismatic scientist who has, like, no capacity for combat at all. I thought that could be a kind of fun thing to do. Plus, like, the opposite of what I normally do. I normally just play, like... I'm, you know, person with very powerful weapon and run around and shoot things. And that's pretty much it. So, needless to say, I've never really, like, role-played a particularly interesting character. It's always just a big, dumb... Yeah. How do you solve combat encounters then? Well, hopefully the idea is going to be to, you know, run into town and convince everyone to be my companion. And also make explosives in the background. And other sciencey things, I suppose. The explosives are one of the things that I am particularly good at, so that will start, you know, that's like a starting point at least. Well, you actually answered with kindness, that's so nice. Well, you know, you gotta, I mean, to be fair, you know, you've gotta have a plan. But yeah, kindness and pipe bombs. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, you know, I mean, mainly pipe bombs to be honest, but... That's all good. What the fuck is that up? That looks like something. Is that where we're gonna get? Where we're gonna get? No, it's not where we're gonna. Oh, it's the tower. I was gonna say it's not where we're gonna get the map. Oh goodness me. Do you know what? Do you know one thing this game doesn't have enough of? Doesn't have enough sand. I'm honestly disappointed in the amount of sand this game has. 0 out of 10. Garbage game. Calling it now. Also, welcome to the Spooky Woods biome. This is formerly known as the Miyazaki zone. Okay, gonna go ahead and say the game's struggling with a little bit of pop-in, but that's okay. We can forgive it, I think. Yep, just a tiny bit of pop-in. Man, that is actually some of the worst pop-in I think I've ever seen. Hot damn. Has a little something for everyone. 7.5 out of 10. Based. I actually, you know what? I have watched a couple IGN reviews for the first time in a long time recently. And there were a couple things that struck me. Like, firstly, Jesus Christ, they are just not very critical at all of anything. Like, every game. I don't think I've seen them give a game worse than, like, a 7 out of 10. Period. So, yeah, not the most critical lads in the world, I think it's fair to say. But I think one of the things that struck me the most, though, is how, like... I guess it's interesting it being so almost... I would almost describe their reviews as cold, you know? Like, I don't feel like I'm getting someone's personal opinion. I just feel like I'm getting a list of features and then, like, how kind of well those features compare to other games' features. And that's kind of it. Like, I don't really... Like, I couldn't point to an IGN review that actually makes, like, an interesting, you know, analysis of anything. Or at least I've yet to see it. What in the... Okay. I mean, I saw this and kind of ignored it because I was chatting about IGN. But, like, what in the fuck? Skeleton Gang? Represent, I suppose? IGN, when the publisher gives them gamer bucks for good reviews. Fuck yeah, baby. That's the greatest grift in all of the land. Oh, this is Marrowbone Station. Okay. Well, I guess that does make sense. We are in a big old set of bones, so... Big old bag of bones! Okay, it's a lot like Dark Souls with Minecraft-esque Pikmin core Castlevania mechanics. True. Machinists do not start easily, but this one jumps at my greeting. They give a frantic wave. Glider, yes, good to see you. Meet you? We've never met, I don't think. So yes, good to meet you. I'm Kalan. Kalan, I think is how it's pronounced. Kalan rocks back and forth, ball to heel. There is a speedy twitchiness to them, and their words emerged, a too swift rush of wind, picking up little stones and twigs as it washes over the jeans. How's your, life going? Things are exciting, challenging, strange. Let's go with a bit challenging. Challenging, good. It is very apparent that Kalan barely registered my response. I'd like you to do something. If you're free, well, or if you're not, whatever. I'd like you to do something for me. It'll be a little bit of fun, I promise, and it'll earn you a machinist badge. Quick and to the point. See, I know you gliders like that. Speed and things are like that anyhow. Alright, what do you want me to do? Well, I want you to receive a machinist badge, and for that I'd like you to, well, report on something for me. Think of it like a mission. Isn't that fun? Sort of. I take a breath, but Kalan has no time for it. You'll need to use your head for this one. I want you to go to the watch and take a reading of the sun. You'll find the equipment a bit, well, you know, outdated, underdesigned, cumbersome, archaic perhaps. Whatever the word, it all still works, and that's what's important. Take the reading, and if you do it right, the face door in the central chamber should open. Once you've seen what's inside, come back here and tell me about it. Good? Open mouth for whatever is the shortest... Is this related to the bridges thing? I think it might be. Open my mouth for whatever is the shortest period one can open one mouth and get no room to speak. Perfect, yes, thank you, and thank me too. Because you'll have more than earned a badge. Go on, see you soon. Can't wait to hear about it. Kalan waves me off. I say goodbye to Kalan, and eye to the sky. Alright. Interesting. I don't really understand where I have to go for that, but sure. Wait, I was looking up what's up with your hat. Hat? My mask, do you mean? I'm just wearing the cartographer's masks, the one we made, because we got 3 cartographer badges. You know, if you wanted to speedrun this game, I feel like it would actually be really, really quite easy. You just go to the different zones, get all the cartographer masks, and then, you know, run back. I wonder how long that would take. That's got to be the fastest route, right? Where was the... What the fuck were we doing? Oh, yeah, okay. We need to ask about law. That was it. Camera. Please, I cannot see shit. Greetings, lady. Care to pursue my wares? I don't need anything. Goodbye. Hello, do you know about law by any chance? I'm studying different flora and fauna across mid and moment. We can treat a lot of things using old tech, but we need more and more we need to be more and more careful about how we use that stuff. It's not accessible to everyone in genes. It's hard to move, and if you lose power, we're starting to make progress with more local, non-technological remedies, but there's still a lot out there to study. Fascinating. Hey Devin, you should change your schedule so you stream every day. Surely that will be economic. True. I can be your personal entertainer. Wouldn't that be pogged? Well, look who's here. My favorite fellow glider. Funnily enough, I was just thinking about you. Wait. Oh, it's that person. I forgot. Okay. I was thinking about you too. Were you? Well, that sounds like destiny to me, or at least a bit of good fortune, which is frankly good enough. Elizabeth chuckles, hands on hips. Ask why she was thinking of me. Because I was considering all the things I never got to see on my first gliding. I was in such a hurry to get to Ekra and become a guard that my gliding was more of a piercing, straight shot to the big city. Before I knew it, I was years along my path and I'd never seen Hakoa, never swum in underground lakes, never figured out what was inside the Nimur plant. Would you like to? Asked if she would like to get to the bottom of what's in the Nimur plants. You know what? I would. I'm sure I must have passed a few of them when I came through the petrified forest, but it was daylight then, and the sun makes them close right up. Of course, I might have just been in too much of a rush to really look. Old habits, eh? Anyhow, I don't think I'll be making my way back there anytime soon, sadly. So if you happen to stumble upon one, could you crack it open and let me know what you find? Something's got to be making it glow, right? Something about her drives me to action, and I promise too quickly to show her. I feel compelled to impress her, just a little. Impress her, just a little. What? You don't need to do that. What am I saying? I'm retired. I'm gliding, and I want what I want. Open up a Nimur plant and bring me whatever's inside. And here's hoping it's not some awful poisoned slime. I also hope that, but that would be kind of fun. I tell her it could be sort of fun to learn that something so pretty would hold a deadly secret, but that I'd be sad to have to return to her and tell her I died in the attempt. Yeah, that would be a bit of a letdown. With my marching orders, I say goodbye and go on my way. Right, tough nuts crack, hell yeah. Hello, child. I'll never be as fast as Sophia, I'm too little. You can't catch me, I'm as fast as a hoverblade. Alright, yep, fair enough. Kids doing kid things, I suppose. Everything checks out. Hello. It's always these merchants that have the goss, isn't it? This is Ofa, the innkeeper of the camp. What can I do for you? Glider, I've got a little job you can do for me. Do you know where Laura is first? Can't tell you where she is right now, but when I saw her, she was looking for the sleeping singers. They're a set of stone whales, can't miss them. Anything else I can help you with? Still got that little job for you if you'd like. What's the job? I need some orange ringed beetles, 3 of them, and I figured there's none better to ask than a glider. That's true. Really, that's the only part I miss about my gliding. You get to help so many people and learn so many things. The rest of it is just sand in your bits. True. The gliding, just sand in your bits. Ask where I might find the beetles. There's a nest northeast of here that should have a few, but you've never collected orange-ringed beetles before. I'll say this, they're skittish. Second you approach, they'll burrow to get away. You'll want to lure them over with something undiggable. I tell her I'll do my best. Alright, cool. So we've got 2 potential locations for lore and a couple new quests. Alright. Let's continue searching for lore. So we should ask the Seven Sisters station, which is all the way around. I guess actually, wait, we could probably like go through here. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, yeah, let's go pop over to the Seven Sisters station and then go from there. I mean, inevitably, the 3 different people are going to give us 3 different answers. So I guess we'll just have to go through them based on what's closest. Not to say that I have any idea where any of those places are so far, but, you know, we'll work it out. It'll probably be fine. So I believe we just need to head... Yeah, this way. Okay, cool. I think your next game should be a spooky one, not gonna lie. I mean, you're assuming we'll finish this before Halloween, though. Or at least before, you know, it would be appropriate to do something Halloween-y anyway. Did you know it's going to be Friday the 13th this October? That's crazy. That do be crazy, you're not wrong. Man, I need to pick up the, is Friday the 13th, is that... It's Jason, right? I forget the slasher guy. Is it Jason? Jason Voorhees hockey mask. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to pick up a, usually axe. Yeah, I'll have to pick up a final girl, you know, box that's, like, very slasher-based to play on that day. But I don't have any of the, like, traditional slashers. I've only got, like, you know, I've got, like, the Intruders would be the closest thing, but there's, like, 3 of them, and that's more of, like, a home invasion thing rather than a very classic slasher running around murdering teenagers or whatever, you know? I should probably watch Halloween then as well. So I guess that's going to be next week, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. What in the... Have we been to that? Whatever that is? It looks like the answer is no. That's fine. Let's go. I think we'll continue on this lore thing, because... Last stream, we tried to do one thing. What the fuck? How have I been streaming for 40 minutes? I feel like we've done nothing. Oh my god, what? Jesus, this game, man, time just flies, huh? That's insane. How the fuck have I been live for 40 minutes? I think we could squeeze in one more movie night this October. Oh, more than one movie night this October. I mean, yeah, we probably could if we really wanted to. Not necessarily against the... Not necessarily against it. There's the old chum. Rowley's Way. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if... I mean, that's like... I don't... It's obviously not a movie, but it's like close. It's not a million miles off. It's just like a condensed movie. I guess it counts to some extent. My favourite Halloween vibes movie is probably Trick or Treat. Never heard of it. Also, Green Room is a must watch for anyone in a band. Fair. You know, we haven't found any chums since we handed in the last lot, actually. I just realised. Okay. Wait, are you a thing? You're not. Yeah, no, Green Room is one of those movies that someone at uni... one of my unimates was like very big on, so like I'm very aware of it. I've just never seen it myself. I feel like it's is it directed by Ben Wheatley? Because he was a really big Ben Wheatley fan. Which, you know, I have nothing against Ben Wheatley, but I definitely didn't ever quite see the hype. I think Kill List is quite good, but he showed me another movie that I did not think so much of. Thought it was just very okay. So what do you do? No. Oh, okay, fair. Inconclusive, unsure. I guess we should activate one of these things first and then go from there. Oh, there's a ladder there too. Alright, we can have a little look up. It's made by a guy who hasn't really made anything else notable. Oh, okay, fair. That does happen from time to time. Dare I even say, actually, most directors make one good movie and that's about it. Okay, so it turns you into a Yeet-O-Matic. I see. So if I stand here... we can reach this thing. Okay. Alright, interesting, okay. Wait, no, Blue Ruin has pretty good reviews. Don't know what it is, though. Fair enough. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. What's the director called? I probably almost definitely won't recognize the name, but I'm just curious. Just in case I do. So we only have, by the looks of things, 3 of these. Okay. Jeremy Saulnier. Never heard of him. So we can turn this one on, this eats us in this direction. That doesn't really seem to serve any obvious purpose. Oh, I understand. I've just clocked. Okay, so we need to... basically, what we need to do is get a power block into that to open the door. And to do so, we need to yeet these lads. I get it. Okay. Alright, this seems like it shouldn't be too bad. We can kind of, like, bunny hop these, I guess. Like, we throw this up here, slot it in. Yeah, I think we only need 2 of these to actually succeed. Untrue, we need 3? Where's the 3rd one? Oh yeah, over here. No. I took that one out. Ah, here we go. Oh, it's more scrap metal. Fuck yes, boys. We need to return to that guy. A random question, have you ever done an escape room? I actually have. I did like a, it was like... Fuck, I'm trying to remember. I think the theming was I've done 3 in my life and run out of time on all of them. No, we smashed ours. We did it in pretty good time. But I did it with quite a lot of mates. How many people did you go with when you did it? I thought it went off and I was about to cry, but we're good. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Interesting. Me equals Thomas. Oh, hey, you said it. One of them was with like 4 people, the other times it was just 2. See, I feel like if it was in the one we did, if it was 2, we would have struggled. If it was 4, we would have been fine. I think we had... I want to say we had 5, including myself, but I can't remember for sure. Okay, I guess... Yeet me. No, that's... Okay, we can definitely... We have a lot of control over it, actually, in air. We can make it drop almost directly down, so this actually should be fairly easy. But yeah, the one we did was like, it was like World War II sort of code breaker themed. So I think it was like we were decrypting a message, you know, a Nazi message or something. It was some shit like that. I do think the one with 4 people got pretty close, also required some... You son of a bitch. Okay, maybe this isn't how we do this then. Also, wait, the one with 4 got pretty close, also required some level of outside knowledge, which is an escape room sim. Yes, true. It is. You fucking better land in here. Oh, baby. Seems like you're doing it right. Let me try putting it down and see if it goes further or shorter. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, I guess we have to just go up with it and kind of like kill the momentum beforehand. Feels a little jank, but that's okay. Is there another one up there? Oh no, that's just money, right? Yeah, I think that's just money up there. Don't know how we get to it. I don't see a yeeter. fuck. Oh, man, that's really... What if... Hang on, I've got an idea. I can't just like, wait, one sec. Can I just throw this up there? No. Absolutely not. Can't you just hold them the whole time? No, after a certain point it like leaves my hand, basically. It like flies out. Which is why I'm having so much trouble with this. Yeah, see, it like, oh my god. It like leaves my grasp after a certain point. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Yeah, I am beginning to think that. Okay, hang on. Let's just pop this down for a second. What does the other power terminals do? That one just makes that thing move. Like this one in the middle. That one's just a flipper, and then this end one is just the door that we need to get out, right? So I feel like we just need to flip the power cores over, and that's pretty much it. Wait! I have an idea. Or maybe it's just jank. I've got an idea. Let's turn this on. What if this thing goes all the way over and therefore blocks this thing from going too far? That's too high, right? That looks too... I think that's it. Yeah, I think that must be it. So we can make it come over, and then we can take the power brick out. Yeah, I reckon that's it. That's what we've been doing wrong. I genuinely thought this thing didn't serve a purpose. Absolutely amazing that the developers know what they're doing. I don't fucking believe it. Could flip the flipper into the extended position too. Yeah, true. Alright, quick. Go, go, go. Don't really know what we're going to do with this power thing. Don't think we really need it. But I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I saw Blazing Saddles a few days ago. Was it any good? I feel like it's one of those things that would actually just end up being kind of cringe. But yeah, maybe a bit overrated in the comedy market. Yeah, I can't say I'm too surprised, honestly. Well, I will say I was never a big fan of those. Like I don't even really like Aeroplane or Airplane or whatever it's called. I've always found that film like kind of overrated, but yeah, just those old kind of absurdist films are very, I don't know. I just don't find them very good. Selma Brooks directed it in the movie, which is kind of cringe. Yeah, fair. There we go. We've finally done it. Jesus. Like the character says, this is a Mel Brooks art movie after all. Yeah. Well, I mean, you've seen it, right? Does that not happen? I mean, I guess it's just like, you know, it's just old meta humor, I suppose. Humor might be being a bit generous, but you know what I mean. How the fuck? Like, do you have to jump off that and float over to get it? I mean, I'm not going to bother, but I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm saying that's the thing that happens. Yeah, fair. Oh, it's one of these guys! I think yeah, Spaceballs is decent. It's not like my favourite film or anything, but it's not awful either. It's pretty good. It's got its moments. I'm sure it has some bits that are dated. I haven't seen it in a long time, but... I say hello to Saren. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. We finally found a different one. I don't believe it. Another terminal blinks to life. The same language I've seen flashes across the screen before. Captain Sign. Yes, Saren? I've detected a potential pattern in the planetary anomaly. There's something strange about it. It should iterate into a chaotic system. But there seems to be a consistently repeating pattern. What does it mean? It appears there is something sustaining it, Captain. We're unable to determine the source of this perpetual... It ends here. I pushed a few more buttons, but I can't bring the recording back. No unread messages. Alright, goodbye. So I guess we need to find the third one of these, and then we've found all of them, I think. I like they made a Star Wars parody 20 years after Star Wars. Okay, more like 10 years. I don't know when Spaceballs came out. Actually, honest to God, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, it does kind of blow my mind how old that film is. Like, when did it come? It came every time I find out, like, or remember when it came out. I'm always like, damn, that's earlier than I would have expected. I understand why people back then would have fucking loved it, you know, because there was just nothing else around it, you know, at the time like it. So, yeah. Alright, we actually finally did it. That may have taken a while, but goddamn, it was okay. It was pretty fun, to be honest. Wait, what? Oh, my fucking quest has changed again. That always happens. It's very annoying. So we want to go to this one. Theatrical was way more janky and had plenty of visible mistakes. Yeah, but I feel like that was just the case of all movies back then, right? You didn't have... Like, digitalized tools sped things up a lot. Digital tools sped things up a lot. Obviously, AI is going to speed things up a decent amount too, like when it starts getting better. Could look up Harmy's despecialized edition. Yeah, fair. I mean, like, once digital tools started coming out, I mean, that's the whole thing, right? Like, he started going back and changing the movies. I forget his name. Fuck, what's the Star Wars guy's name? I actually can't remember. Oh man, my headphones are going to hurt my ear. I'm just going to have one headphone on. It's kind of painful. These headphones are fucked. I need to buy new ones. George Star Wars. Yeah, that's it. Bang on. My name is War. George Star Wars. Just got an achievement. Apparently we've travelled 50 kilometers on the bike. Wow. Isn't that neat? I feel like I have such a... I swear that's the first time that a plant has had an actual hitbox. I swear that hasn't happened up until this point. I thought the fire might be relevant, but it's not. It's just one of the ground, like, you know, little volcano-y bits. What do you do? 5-minute pause, I drive, 2011. Incorrect. It'd be, what do you do? Stays silent. Does not respond. Good movie, though. Very good movie. Oh, goodness me. I said I was awake. I had a fucking iced coffee, but dude, actually, I genuinely have a problem. The Tesco's near me does these like Starbucks vanilla iced coffees, and they're actually delicious. But they're like when they're on offer, they're like £1 a pop. When they're not on offer, they're like £2 a pop. It's not good. Like relative to the amount of coffee you actually get, it's super not worth it. But oh my god, it tastes so fucking good. I'm genuinely such a bitch when it comes to coffee. I've got such a sweet tooth. It's weird because I don't really have like a sweet tooth. Generally speaking, like I'm more of a savoury person. Like when if I buy snacks, I'm gonna get crisps over sweets. But for some reason, coffee, man, I just fucking love me a vanilla, like the most white girl gingerbread latte shit on the planet. I'm just a huge fan. What can I say? It's a fun idea. Take amphetamine soup before stream to stay awake. And to stay focused as well. Probably actually benefit me, to be honest, but there you go. Alright, we're at the Seven Sisters Station. It's kind of a neat little place, actually. Also, do you know what I just realised? There should be a tram around here. Hello, Machinist. The Machinist is a slow mover, intentional in every action. As I approach, she crosses her arms and tilts her head back, looking over me, evaluating. I put a saunter in my walk. That might seem a little more casual than I intended. Her greeting is a silent tip of her chin, and I nod back. What's your name? She has a voice like gravel. I tell her my name and extend a hand in greeting. Zara, what are you looking for? Do you know where I can find some glowworms? I'm going to ask for Machinist badge. She chuckles deep in her chest. Someone tell you that we are just giving those away. If you want a badge, I need to know you're somebody who can earn a badge. Oh, I am. I can feel the smirk. She isn't mocking, though, only entertained. Didn't even think twice. I like that. You ever been to the Crystal Plateau? Nope. I shake my head. She gives another chuckle. Well, then I won't spoil the surprise. Take a ride out there and harvest me some lightning crystals. You get 3 of them, you get a badge, and you get to finish the parts I'm working on. I nod and turn to go, but she clears her throat to stop me. Before you go, have you done this before? I've harvested other things. I tell her I've harvested other things. She doesn't ask me what sort of things, so I needn't tell her it's only root vegetables, and I think that's best for everyone. It's a dangerous job. Before you try yourself, speak to Tota. He's the leader of the Crystal Farmers, man of experience and a friend. You'll find him at the base of the plateau, southwest of here. Make for lightning, you can't miss it. Good luck, I think you might need it. Lightning in a bottle. Fuck yeah, boys. Hello. You know, actually, you can't look at my screen. I'm now spoilers for you. I've become the screen. True. Psychostimulants are overrated. Real chads take derailants. Real chads just pop Xanax before treatments, try and stay awake. That's the real Giga Chad move, okay? I should make it clear I have no idea what I'm talking about. I couldn't tell. I genuinely had no idea. Oh, I knew there would be a. I just knew there'd be a chum hiding around that corner. Oh, way better. I still haven't got anywhere near as many as you. I've got 42.
Oh my god, I've already got more than you.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but still. You're I mean, to be fair, I've also, like, I don't get as distracted as you. I'm like, you know, I want to go do this quest and I just go and do it. So that also does help. Oh, look at me. I'm just playing the game. Yeah, fair. I've hyped up chat on the chums to the point where I just found one and Elysium just said chum, holy fuck. So, yeah, no, honestly, I'm very proud of myself. I think it's the one good thing I've done so far this game. Yeah, they are. You don't get distracted, kinda boring anti-exploration build, to be honest. Hell yeah. I just follow the main quest start to finish. Like a regular human. Alright, hello, sir. This is Affy, the innkeeper of the camp. This one's the most casual one I've seen so far. What can I do for you? Have you got time to help me with something? I need to... Oh, Jesus, I need to know about everything. Okay, do you know where Laura is? Laura, haven't seen her in ages. Like, actual years. I think the last time she was following the path of the archer. Anything else that can help you? Still need help if you can. What do you need? I need you to gather some slicer beetle poo. Some what? I lean forward, assuming I've misheard. Slicer beetle poo. You know, food goes in, poo comes out. I tell her I know what poo is. I'm trying to grow more flowers these days, and you know they say, flower power, beetle poo. Who says that? Lots of people. The slicer beetles are actually fairly docile, but if you're going to get the poo out of them, you need to give them a fright. Jumping on their back usually does the job, but that takes some doing to get them to stand still. I'm sure you'll figure it out, and don't worry, it's not cruel. I think briefly about what I would call it if someone stood on my back and frightened me into defecation. Oh well, it doesn't hurt them. They're made of strong stuff, and they'll get over it. We've all been there, eh? Anyway, I need 3 pellets of the stuff. There's a nest underneath Carib's Hold, southeast of here. These are the fucking guys, the beetles with the eyes. I knew you could stand on them to do something. I just had a sense. Tell her I'm on the case and say goodbye. Alright. There was one other thing. Do you know where I can find glowworms? Yes, I absolutely do. There's a cave far to the south of here, just packed with the sinister little creeps. I hate them. They're just, awful. But unfortunately, they're of use sometimes, so I've become quite practiced at catching them. I ask if she might be able to help me, and the response is a shudder. Absolutely not, but I can advise you. You'll need to get them down from where they nest on the roof of the cave. To do that, look for sulphurous rocks laying around nearby. Do you want to write this down? I tell her I'm taking mental notes. Well, you'll want to look for sulphurous rocks and get them wet. They'll start smoking, and that should be enough to knock the glowworms out and net your awful, slimy quarry. Rather than put her through more, I offer my thanks and move along. Anything else I can help you with? Say goodbye. There's glowy worms in Half-Life Chapter 2. There's probably glowy worms in a lot of games. I meant episode 2 or whatever. Wait, do you mean Half-Life episode 2? Half-Life 2 episode 2 or just Half-Life 2? Well, actually, if you mentioned episode 2, I guess it would have to be Half-Life 2, right? Did they ever release episode 3 and finish that game? I don't know why they call it that, man. I mean, well, it's because it's the second episode of a 3-episode game, but the third episode never came out, as far as I'm aware. Gavin is genuinely fucking with people at this point. Is it even in development anymore? Because episode 2 came out when the Orange Box came out. That was like 15, 20 years ago. And no, they cancelled it. Ah, okay. Man. Honest to God, I actually feel bad for Half-Life fans. They're the most down bad fan base on the planet. It's actually ridiculous. A delivery out in Hoka. Brilliant. This is the last time I can agree to this. Fumes scratching at your eyes. The humidity is unbearable. And all this whilst lugging a heavy bag across this terrain. Rahana mask. I wish I had a hover bike. Alright, well, we have a whole bunch of quests and some notes on where lore should be. So, alright. We need to look for, okay, Sodic Wastes, Sleeping Singers, a set of stone whales, or the Path of the Archer. Now, what any of those things are or where they are a little beyond me, but I'm sure we can work it out. I guess we just have to, I guess we're just gonna have to go to random, like, points on the map that have stuff that we haven't explored yet and find something called that. Well, you know what? While we're in this biome, why don't we go check out whatever the fuck this thing is? You know, actually, this mission's quite good, purely for the fact that... So we need to go... Do you know, we need to remove some of these markers. It's actually getting a little silly. Fuck, I don't remember why a mark... Oh, but they... Do you know what? Actually, no, we don't need to get rid of them. Most of the... Okay, we can get rid of some of these. You're pointless. Not all markers. Just that one, okay? Because we know what that is. You're probably pointless. I guess we'll find out later. Okay, we've marked a thing there. That does not look like a thing we've marked. I'm going to assume that's something we've marked. That's definitely something we've marked and haven't investigated. Okay, cool. I think this is actually okay. So now we can head towards pink. Don't flip on me. Why are you removing the fog from that part of the map? Or when are you removing the fog? Well, we need to go find the actual thing, right? Yeah, we need to go find the cartographer in that area, and I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon. Let's just, we're just, I think for the rest of this stream, we're just going to look for lore, and the only reason we're doing that is because I can't bother to do any particular quest. I kind of just want to, like, explore around the map, so this is a very, very good excuse to just go check out a bunch of different points of interest, try and find any of the things. Yeah, big chillin'. Amen, brother. A fucking man. Hey, so you are exploration pilled after all. I'm exploration pilled on the main quest. Well, to be fair, this game is all exploration. There isn't really a main quest. It's like, the main quest is go get a mask. We already have a mask, so, you know, this game is pure exploration. And I was fucking with you earlier a little bit. Like, yeah, I am a little exploration pilled. Not as bad as Chloe. Chloe has, like, a legitimate problem. Like, I wouldn't really call Chloe exploration pilled so much as an addict of exploration, you know? So it's kind of a different thing. Well, isn't this just fascinating? We have not explored this ship, I don't think. Yeah, we haven't actually. It's not on our map as a landmark. How the fuck do you get in? Do you reckon you have to get on top of it? Oh no, there's a hole there. Okay. Oh, there's like a... Oh, okay, I see now. Jesus, alright. It's two different entrances. Exploration might be my favourite part of video games, actually. Just depends on the game. I think this game does it exceptionally well, to be honest. I think Zelda does it really well, the new ones. There's probably others I can't think of right now. I think there's a lot that do it quite badly, though. Like, I think people just think exploration in and of itself is good enough. I heavily disagree with that. It has to be implemented well, too. I just love seeing a place and being all like, what's that? What's going on there? And, yeah, seeing what's there. Yeah, fair. No, I get the appeal of that, and I do agree. But yeah, like, I mean, you know, that's a large part of the appeal of the Soulsborne series, right? Obviously, it's not quite as, like, Elden Ring is a good example of that. But, you can play Elden Ring. You don't have to play Elden Ring in an ultra-explory way, really. You can kind of just do whatever. We're in the Shadow of Neve. I think the biggest part of the appeal of the Souls franchise is suffering. It's definitely a big part of it. You're not wrong there. I would never deny a fellow sufferer enjoyer. Oh fuck! It's another puzzle. Oh no. Speaking of someone who hasn't played them, that's just the Giga Chad. I don't play games to have takes on them. Move, and you know what? I respect it. Just speak confidently, and no one will know anyway. Okay, if I was a chum, where would I be? I'm not gonna lie, I came in on here mainly because I was like, there's gonna be a chum here somewhere. That's like 90% of my motivation in this game, honestly. I just really like the chums. You know, I can't. When we found that really, really big chum, I can't believe I didn't make the joke. Hey, look, it's Big Chumgus. That's a missed opportunity. How the fuck are we gonna? I truly do not know what we're supposed to do here. This actually looks like one of the harder puzzles. I mean, I get what we have to do. We have to do the yeeting again. But it just looks a lot more complicated this time. That joke sucks. Well, the joke's on you, because it was supposed to suck. Didn't you know I'm playing 10D joke irony chess? Bet you didn't see that one coming. That joke sucks even with the layers of irony. Good, good. I just want to give you the authentic Soulsborne experience, but in joke form, you know? So I have to show you a level of suffering you're just not used to. Can I climb this ship? No. I kind of hate the fact that the ships are unclimbable. It's very strange. I suppose it's kind of like the Zelda temples in a way. Okay. So that's the first, like, thing. Something up there. Where's there's got to be a second power thing, right? There's no way it's just one. That doesn't seem possible to me. There's not anything around here that we've missed. Does not look like it. You know what? We've been wearing this outfit too long. It is time to change. We've got the cartographer's mask, bouldering top, machinist top, glider top. Let's... You know what? Let's go for the bouldering top. Yeah, we'll just go for bouldering gear in general. I wonder if we actually... I never could... My guy, I fucking knew it. I knew there would be a chum. Well, I guess we have to climb that and float down then. Should be fairly easy. Especially now with our swanky new bouldering top, huh? That feel when you don't even need to climb. Fuck yeah. I do generally enjoy exploring and reading lore more than gameplay. Call me insane, I don't care. Bethesda moment. True, true. No, this isn't a Bethesda moment. This is just the authentic mountain goat experience. Purposefully implemented. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, the chum's there, so yeah, we'll be fine. I was gonna say, we're not reaching that wing, but that's not it, so we're good. Yeah, you are insane, but, you know, clearly none of the words I say will actually impact you in any way whatsoever, so... I can't save you, you can only save yourself. Okay. want to hop into this pipe, because I get the feeling there's going to be something interesting in here. There was not, but that's okay. Come, Sable. I need you to climb out of the pipe. No! Surely not. He just unlocks the stop in a pipe ending. There's no way. Are you fucking serious? Sable, you're supposed to be able to climb anything. This is such an obvious overlook. What the fuck? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well the game's been auto-saving, I think, so I guess we have to exit the title and then... Oh, fuck, but we're not gonna... Has it been auto-saving? When was the last time it auto-saved? I don't remember. Oh, God. Is there an unstuck command, do you reckon? Wait, let me just Google it. Hang on. Auto-saving in the pipe. Let's have a look. Hold tight, hold tight. Okay, so... Let's Sable unstuck. Bike stuck use... fast travel. That works. Yeah, fast travel works. We can do that. You know, because we just haven't used fast travel, I actually forgot it was a feature. Can we just fast travel to... No, we can't. Oh, we can! We can fast travel to the Shadow of Nave. There we go. He's done it. Oh, right, yeah, this wasn't even the thing we were trying to find. Just real quick, I want to have a little look around the underside. Okay, look, if I was a chum, I would be in that pipe over there, so just saying. And also maybe over here, maybe there's something in there. Okay, does not appear to be the case. There is indeed a chum, let's fucking go. I just got them chum sensors, what can I say? The sliding is actually super rad, honestly. It's really fun to use. Okay, we're just gonna have a quick peek, because I get the feeling these wings could also have chums on them. They probably won't, but you know, it's why not check, right? I feel like it's worth a look. And there's also more pipes to check. I'm starting to get the impression the bouldering outfit actually does not make bouldering easier at all. Okay, well that's fine. We can see there's clearly no chum. Zero chum. Oh my god, there's a third one over there. Damn. They're just kind of everywhere. That one's not even like, hey, this is just like your hobby. True, true. Actually, I was annoyed I couldn't go yesterday because I had band practice. Well, I've been trying to go 3 times a week to regain strength. Because I feel like I mentioned it on stream, but I couldn't remember for sure either way. But basically, like, I had an injury that meant I couldn't go climbing for a while, and then also, even after that, like, I couldn't climb properly for a while. I got a pulley injury, which is like a torn ligament, basically. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. Just couldn't climb for a while, which is annoying. I think the main reason it was annoying is because I literally just, as I sort of had my injury, I just did my first V5. So I was on to a new grade and everything, and now I can't even do like the V4s. I'm struggling with some V3s now. So that's unfortunate, but you know, we'll just have to rebuild the strength and everything. But yeah, I can't go this Saturday, which is when I normally go. I go on I normally do Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I can't do this Saturday, and I can't do this Thursday really. Well, actually, I guess I could after Thorpe Park. I'll just be very tired. But yeah. Alright, are you ready for this bullshit chicken shit puzzle we're about to attempt? I swear there was only one of these here. Did we accidentally cheat? Why is there a second one now? Dude, what the... Base cheating? Base duplication glitch, I suppose? Maybe? Yeah, my favourite part... But yeah, my favourite part of the immersive sims is the exploring part. Yeah, fair. You might enjoy them less if you don't like exploring that much. I mean, I don't dislike exploring. It's just, you know, different style of thing, isn't it? Man, this place looks fun. This puzzle looks really hard, to be honest. So now how do we get this thing out? That's the real question that I have, that I do not understand. Immersive sims make exploring fun and rewarding, though. Fair. Even if the reward is lore sometimes. Whew. Okay, there's another one there. So where do we want to put this one? So if we put it up there, that opens that... Does it open... Oh no, it makes the... So we need to get this one activated and then we've done it, really. But how do we get it activated is the question. We have to find a way to transfer this one. Wait, what about if we bring the third one down? Yeah, if we bring the third one down, we can activate it. I guess that has to be it, right? I don't see how else we could progress, so... Yeah, I guess one's always going to be trapped down there. Big storm outside right now. Looks like the sky is raving with all the lightning. Mate, we've had such intense, like, thunder and lightning recently. It's actually really sick. I do quite like it, but at the same time, it's definitely a little much. So now... Wait. No, this is correct. So what we want to do is throw that over. And throw this over. And we want to get that side sorted. Try not to soft lock yourself. I only promise to try. Well, we've definitely opened the door behind us. It looks like there's another door way up there that gives you the roof, which probably has extra shit, but I mean, I guess we'll see whether that's necessary for you know, anything else, or if it's just a bonus thing. If I had to guess, based on the last one, behind that door is probably going to be another one of those holographic ladies with another message. We can try and work out what the fuck's going on, I suppose. Extra shit or perhaps chum. Well, I mean, extra shit means chum. Oh, gone? Fucking nailed it, mate. That was... Didn't even need to activate that thing, actually, which I think is what you're supposed to do. I just fucking skill shotted it. I 360 drop scoped this battery. Now, if that isn't pog to the gills, I don't know what is. Don't you feel the chum drive? The drive for chum. Oh, you believe me. I do feel the chum drive. I just want to be covered in chum all day long. Swimming in chum, if you will. Alright. Wait. I knew there'd be scrap around here somewhere. There always is. Forgot to ask, how'd you like the video? Yeah, I thought it was decent. Definitely a little bit aged, but not, like, bad. There's a lot of early internet humor stuff that aged really, really badly. I don't think it was funny. It was very similar to Too Many Cooks, for sure. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a funny little concept, well executed. Ahead of its time, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Say hello to Saren. Sable, your security clearance has been updated. Please proceed to the whale to authenticate. You have unread messages, Sable. Here are your unread messages. Recording 03. Come on, Sign. You know what we're up against. We purge our engines out here and we've got nothing for the terraformers. We need to land now. Cram it, Deacon. Wow. Look, every day the radiation's getting worse. I can't keep selling this BS to the crew. And no, I'm not landing on that planet either. We're not landing anywhere until we know more about these atmospheric anomalies. There may be life signs on the surface, but that doesn't mean they're hospitable. But we do need this stuff off the ship, Deacon. Mission be damned. That planet is the whole reason to be here. If we don't get those terraformers up and functioning, then we came here for nothing. How's that going to look? If we go back without completing our objective, you can get a promotion. You'll be sent some outworld rock to monitor a relay station, Captain. There's a bit of a sense of silence after the emphasis on Captain, and I feel as though I'm listening to something I shouldn't. The one called Sign speaks again. Okay, just once we get within a range of the planet, we give Saren 2 more days to figure out what's causing the disturbance. I don't really want to fly through it, but we don't know what it is. If we don't know what it is, but we may not have a choice. Attaboy, Sign. I knew you'd make the right call. Now, come on, sit and have a drink with me. Get the hell out of my room, Deacon. There is some silence from shuffling and the faint hiss of air, then it's just the lonely voice of the captain again. Wonder how long ago this all was. Saren, override privacy protocol on Finance Officer Deacon. I want you to keep an eye on him. Yes, Captain. And then nothing. No unread messages. I should look for more of them. I should go to the whale. Alright, well, I don't think you're pronouncing Sign correctly. Sin? Maybe it's Sin? Sigan? Alright, how the fuck do we get up there? Wait, I've just realised. It's really easy. Send me. We just need to grab this battery, put this in here, and then it activates the pusher. And then we just need to work out how to get to there, which I think we just do by going outside, right? For fuck's sake. There we go. I'd post the IPA, but I don't think you know how to read. I don't even know what an IPA is, so that's How the fuck did we not see this little guy? How did we miss this that whole time? Do you reckon that's a reward for beating the puzzle? I genuinely don't know. Were we just blind that entire time? How the fuck? I'm doubting my own eyes now. This is Ether. It's how you pronounce shit. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I understand what you mean. Yeah. International Phonetic Alphabet, gotcha. Right, so I believe... Yeah, this is... Yeah. So this is it. We've done it. I can feel the chums calling, lads. Hello, I would like to be sent into space, please. Goodbye, planet. How do we open this door? That's a good question. Also, didn't the hologram just tell you go to the well? Yes, but we have about 25 quests, so, you know, we can kind of do that one whenever we want. But yeah, we need to go back to the whale. And that'll be the conclusion to a quest, at least. Which is more than I can say for the last, like, I don't know, what, 10 streams of this game so far? But yeah. I think you need to find Chum seems more important to me. Honestly, I'm kind of with you. Like, the Chum Queen is the only person I care about in this entire game. Fuck the Machinists, fuck Ekra, fuck everything. I only care about the Chum. What the fuck is the point in this? There's nothing up here. Do you reckon we have to do something to open the... I guess we have to do something to open the door, but what? Might be a Chum around. Yeah, no, I am keeping my eyes peeled, because I do agree. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, you know what? This is probably how you're supposed to get that one. But we just climbed up the hill instead, which works just as well. Yeah, maybe that chum there is supposed to be the reward. I guess we can check the other side of the other wings properly now. So we had a scan. It looked like it was fine, but you know, maybe we were just blind or too far away or whatever. Okay, confirmed 0 chum. Confirmed 0 chum. There's not a door on any of these wings we could go in with, is there? Can't see, but doesn't appear to be the case. We can actually drop down, it's fine. So maybe there's nothing here. Oh, there's a hole there. Oh wait, this is just the okay, fair enough. One second, let's see if we can work out how to open. So there's a door there that we can now get to, but we can't get through. Yeah, that door. How do we open that door? There's a thing that runs this way. You don't think maybe like... Okay, that we don't need that battery, so we can experiment with this battery. Let's try popping it in here. I'm pretty sure this is just a pinger thing, but maybe it'll open it. Let's try it. There's no... You can't spot any power slots that don't seem to have, like... Don't seem to have anything associated with them, can you? This is the best I can think of, but... Yeah, this is just a... It's just a Yota, and I don't really know what its purpose is, honestly. Shouldn't there be a wire leading there? See, that... Normally there would be. And that's what makes me think. You see this big, like, So can you see? It's kind of... There's like a box heading inward. So I wonder if there's a... there must be a different entrance to it, is my guess. Bad game design, shake my head. True, true. What are the Sable devs thinking? Unbelievable. How did they not know? Well, to be fair, they didn't notice the pipe problem, so... Unironically, yes. I can't believe we got trapped in that pipe. It's the dumbest shit. Oh boy. Alright, hang on. So that's what we're trying to get to. The only thing I can think is maybe there's something on the roof we missed. If Miyazaki made this, he'd add a toxic... Well, there was already a toxic swamp. It just wasn't very toxic, and it also was a forest instead, but similar... Fuck. Similar energy, I think, nonetheless. Alright, we'll try one more time. If we can't work it out, then we'll give up. Probably. I do want to work out what's there. Maybe... Wait, I have an idea. What about if there's something in the back of the ship? Maybe we have to go to the end and, like, float in from behind. Shit. Okay, so I believe this is the end we want to have a quick scan of. Let's have a look. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Jesus fucking Christ. Simon, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Fuck. Wait, let's just try going around and getting a bit higher. So would you say that Sans the hardest boss you've ever faced? Definitely up there. I don't know if it's the hardest, but it's definitely one of, for sure. So this is the end that thing seems to be leading to. I'm just not seeing shit, Captain. Yeah, I don't think there's an entrance. I do keep noticing these weird, like, red power things. I wonder if they have any significance. There was one near the door. But I don't... I'm not sure. It's important to remember that losing sands just means fighting again, whereas in Dark Souls it potentially means losing your stuff. True. I mean, well, it means losing your souls, right? And if you're not, you know, it means losing your souls. But if you're like paying attention, then you know you can fight bosses fairly safe in those games. I just realized these crates could lead somewhere, but they don't. Man, I'm really not sure. This is kind of, yeah, I'm very unsure. It's not like a weird hole in the roof somewhere that I can't spot. Nah, it doesn't look like it, does it? As a hardcore gamer, I have lost all my good stuff to the Celestial Emissary. Okay. Would you just let me in if I ask politely? No. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's like, look, 2 of these things here. I do not know what significance these have, if any. Maybe say open sesame. Yeah, that must be it. That must be the... Hang on. I just realised something. Nope, never mind. Okay, I thought my controller was vibrating, which is what it does when we're near a chum, but... No, I think it's just been vibrating because we've been landing, you know. And when I say, like, you know, like falling and landing on the floor or whatever, it's just like haptic feedback shit. Yeah, whenever you make a bubble or like when the bubble bursts, I think it vibrates as well. Okay. Unrelated then, unfortunately. Okay, so it must... Let me just... Hang on. Maybe this is the wrong way. Where's the door? Yeah, no, door's this side. So it should be, like, somewhere along here, I guess. Seems like set dressing. What, the door, you think? Nah, no chance. There hasn't been a door like that so far that you haven't been able to get through. So I'd be... let's go with a little bit surprised if it was just set dressing. So this just leads back to here, which is what we tried before, and that's the hole we went through earlier. The hole is quite low down. Maybe these wings have something. No, nothing? Gee, okay, yep. That's the finest texture work I've ever seen in my life. Man, I'm not sure. This is a rough one. Maybe we should try jumping down the other side, and this will be the last thing we check. If we can't work it out after this, we'll continue on with what we were doing before. I do want to work it out though, because there's got to be a way in, and there's got to be something neat in there, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, right? What if it's a whole room of chums? What if it's like 5 chums all lined up in a row? The Chum Queen will be so happy, and also I won't pick any of them up. I'll just sort of like throw myself at them and wiggle for hours on end. Could always do something else and return later. Yeah, I mean, well, if we can't crack it this time, we definitely will, yeah. But I'm just gonna, I want to go on top of the ship, and I want to have a look on the other side. So I believe we looked on that side, so now we're going to look on that side. like have a little float down, see if we can spot a little hole or an entrance or something. The only other thing I can think of is maybe there's something on the back of the ship we couldn't see, but it didn't look like it. So maybe, just maybe, there's something on this wing. No, that's where we entered. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything then. Big F. Big F indeed. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, let's just crack on then, I suppose. Holy cow. That is a gorgeous looking thing over there. What's up with the thundercloud up there? That's so strange. How very unexpected. Oh, that's probably where we're heading, isn't it? Yeah, that's exactly where we're heading. Sorry, these rocks just, something about them screaming chum to me. I suppose I was mistaken. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that looks like a cool place, so we definitely we have to go check it out, right? It's probably not going to end up being where Law is, but it's neat. So you know what? Who cares? Was that thunder? Oh, this must be where we get the lightning beetles or whatever. Or like this is probably related to beetles. I feel like every time we've seen something kind of weird, it's been beetle related. Basically, without fail. Quite a big boulder, honestly. I don't know if we can definitely climb this part, but I don't know if our little arms will carry us the whole way. Do you have many thoughts on this game, actually? I mean, you've watched me play it like a fair bit now. Does it seem like do you think it's a neat looking game, or you just enjoy watching it, or what? Actually, also, just as a follow-up question, so I'll answer that first, but as a follow-up question, what's the best game I've played on stream? Would you say? Seems like a good time-wasting kind of game. Fair. I think it's more than that, personally, but I get where you're coming from. Second one's a tough one, fair. I mean, we have played a lot on stream. Well, it appears we have found a cult. Hello, Suicide Cult. I'm only counting streams I've seen. Yeah, fair, yeah. Oh, they're merchants. I would like to trade with you. Tell me about this camp. ... They don't seem to be interested in answering my question. The silence is intense and uncomfortable. Came here years ago, the plateau. It seems it calls to be studied. Their voice is slow but deliberate and thoughtful. At first sight, the crystal farmers are so striking that I nearly gasped. Their height is immense, and they move with such calm that I cannot help but ascribe some higher knowledge to them, or some wisdom of age in the curves of their backs. But then I remind myself, my reading is informed by my markers I have seen among my own people. The shorthands of a culture, these farmers are in no way beholden to my interpretation. I wonder what they make of me. Greetings, Crystal Farmer. Greetings, Glider. I am Tota, and you are? I expect his voice to emerge as a rasp, but instead it spills like silk from behind his crystalline mask. There is a purity to the sound of him. Every word reaches me as cleanly as a whisper in my ear. I speak slightly louder than normal to ensure I am heard up there. I tell him my name is Sable and that Zara sent me to collect crystals, but advise that I speak to him first. There are no eyes on the crystals he wears, but he lights up at the mention of her name, and I still know where to look. How pleasing it is to hear that she is well. It has been weeks, if not months, since I have seen my dear Zora. Tell me, Sable, are you on your way to becoming a machinist? I'm considering it. I tell him I'm considering it and he nods. The light catches the mask and glints with every new movement. If you do decide to scale that peak, there are a few better elementals than Zara. Now then, how may I help you, Sable? How do I harvest the crystals? I tell Tota that I was sent to collect lightning crystals and ask if I'm first allowed to do that, and second, how might I go about it? You're welcome to try. If anyone but Zora had sent you, I would consider talking you out of it, Sable, but she knows people, so I'll simply tell you. Tota nods up at the plateau. Watch and wait for lightning to strike one of the obelisks. When it does, you'll see the crystals begin to form on the surface. You need to climb up onto the obelisk and break off what you can of the lightning crystals. You'll need to be quick about it though, and get them before they shatter. Not that I think you'll have much trouble. You've a certain quickness. I thank him for the vote of confidence. Anything else I can do for you? I am good. Goodbye. Oberdin maybe? I really liked Hotline Miami too as well. Fair. Oberdin was like it's just that's a special game, you know. It's very unique, very cool idea. Honestly, that whole thing needs to become a genre. Like, it's such a fucking good loop for a game. It's such a clever like little idea. I almost can't believe no one else has ripped it off. Really, I've heard of like there's a couple that there's a couple games that I've heard about that are kind of like in that camp that I'm going to consider playing. One of the big ones is Curse of the Golden Idol. Kind of draws a bit from that playbook, but it still seems distinct in its own right. Hard to decide without you seeing your little cheat sheet. Fair. Oh, one game I thought was directly inspired by it is called A Case of the Gold. Yeah, we're thinking of the same game. But yeah, I mean, that's the only one I've heard of that's like, you know, outwardly trying to copy those mechanics to some degree. I've heard there's a new one called Chance of Senar or Senar or something that draws a bit from it. I don't know how much, but Yahtzee reviewed it and seemed to think it does. I've heard other people mention it as well in general. Alright, look, I'm looking at this place and do you know what I'm thinking? Chum City, baby. Chum fucking City. That's what I'm thinking. Man, this is so fucking hell, it's so big. There's so much. Played the demo, seems interesting, but doesn't really remind me of Oberdin. Fair enough. It might have only been in a certain way. Like it's the language one, right, where you have to interpret different languages and stuff. Which, you know, it like might not be exactly the same, but I think that at least conceptually sounds like it draws from a similar playbook. You know, it's like a knowledge-based game, that kind of thing, right? God, my English teacher would kill me for using the word really in the same sentence twice. And I'd fucking do it again. This is some pretty dank music, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I mean, look, we have to go down and explore, right? Fact of the matter is, there will be chums here, I think. Do you think the next game should be something spooky? But what if it's like, what if this game takes us till like January to finish? Do you still think we should play something spooky? Like, do you just think that in general or just because of the month? If you think in general, then I mean, I'm not against it. It really just do be dependent though. January 2027. Yeah, exactly. Shit, if it takes us okay, we're good. If it takes us that long to beat Sable, I mean, shit, we might as well just wait for Halloween at that point. Like, we've waited long enough, damn. I'll have a look at the schedule, actually. If I'm streaming on, like, Halloween or a day near it, maybe we could do, like, even if we're doing Sable, even if we're still not finished with Sable, we could do, like, a one-off Halloween stream, like I did with Outlast that one year. I mean, you haven't played a Spook Him Up in a while, right? Yeah, I can't remember the last one we did. I guess it would have been Outlast, and that was a while ago. I just don't... I don't think there are that many good spooky games. I think that's the big problem, honestly. Like, I got bored of Outlast in that one stream, so it was like, well, I see what the game is doing, and I don't think it's very good. And that's kind of all I have to say about it. Could stream Fear and Hunger on Discord next Halloween, one of the scariest scaries I know. I don't need it to be scary, I just need it to be good. Honestly, if it's trying to be scary, it probably won't be very good in my opinion, but I don't know what it's trying to be. But yeah, I mean, that's not a bad shout. It's definitely a potential thing to do. Alright, if there's not a chump on this guy, I'm going to be very disappointed. There does not appear to be a chump on this man. Big F. I mean, I intentionally haven't used the word scary to describe it until now. Yeah. No, like I said, I didn't get the impression it was just going for that kind of thing from you anyway, so... Like, I remember you saying it seemed more unsettling and that kind of thing, which is more up my alley anyway. Yeah. Junji Ito-like. Ah, okay. Alright, fair enough. That's, alright, that's good, actually. That's a good description. Holy cow, what is going on up here? I was not expecting such a wild and wacky wasteland. Obviously, quickly scanning for chums. And hard as fuck. Oh, okay. I can't think of a game I've ever played. I can't think of a horror game I've ever played that's actually been particularly hard. They're generally pretty easy. I mean, it makes sense as to why. Like, with the mechanics of most horror games, I think having it be difficult would probably just get more frustrating than and it would also be less, like, effective with time, you know? I don't know how you, I don't know how you'd be able to instill a level of fear or discomfort when you have to repeat something so many times, you know? Alright, not seeing any chum. That's okay, though. Not hard as fuck, hard as fucky. About 3 times harder than hard as fuck. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I think you should see for yourself how it deals with that problem. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad shout. Like I said, I know nothing about it. Honestly, I tend to lean towards games I know nothing about because that's when you get your mind blown the hardest, you know? So, it seems like a, Can we even climb that? Oh my god, fuck, it was floating, I didn't even realise. Interesting. Okay, there is a chum on that guy's hand. I guarantee it. Not any loud effects either, no jump scares, fair. Okay, I guess first things first, let's try and acquire this chum that is definitely in that guy's palm. Okay, I have a plan. You fucker. Unbelievable. Okay, hang on. Can we climb this? Yes, okay. I don't know why we didn't earlier, but yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Other than that, Cry Fear has a nice atmosphere, but I wouldn't describe it as scary. I think I played Cry Fear. I thought it was pretty bad, if I remember correctly. Can't remember for sure. I've only played the first chapter of Faith, but I haven't found that scary. Faith looks, from what I remember, Faith just looks interesting. Like, it's got a very unique art style, right? Assuming it's the game I'm thinking of. There's also a game called Luca that has a very interesting art style that I kind of want to play. I mean, it leaves a lot to the imagination, that's for sure. It's the one that's kind of like, it's almost like lots of line work, almost very scribbly and scratchy, if that makes sense. Or am I thinking of a different game? Okay. This wasn't the intended route, but it sort of worked. I don't actually believe it. 0 chum. Actually, 0 chum. Okay, but look. I'm assuming this is what we have to do, right? This must be the path. Okay, we really don't want to fall now, because a lot of progress would be lost. So I need your climbing mechanics to just kind of work. I know they haven't, as of yet, really worked, but... Fucking knew it. I knew it. We've done it, boys. We found the gem. Fuck the quest, we can now leave. Loop of the Mover about time travelers with gold bars. No, sorry, not Looper. Luca. Let me show you like a little thing from it. It's got such a unique art style. It's got like, imagine like a scuffed, cursed art style. That's kind of what they're going for. Like, look at this art style. Doesn't that look like a fucking trip? Like, this is kind of what, if I remember correctly, this is kind of what Faith looks like, right? But a bit less colourful, if I remember. The Disney movie about Italian mermaids. Yeah, you've nailed it, man. As you can tell, this is a, you know, refined, polished Pixar movie with perfect 3D animation. I thought that movie was actually pretty good, honestly. I liked Luca. I thought it was a cute film. Faith is very 4 or 2-bit or 8-bit or something. Fair. Does it look anything like this, or am I just high? This seems more so scuffed but modern. Gotcha. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, I've got that game, and that I will play that on stream at some point. I know nothing about it, and I want to keep it that way. It seems interesting. That's about all. Oh, hang on. This is probably an easy way to get the lightning, thinking about it. So that one just got struck, right? So we just want to float over. Okay. There we go. We did it. Do we just need one? How many do we need? I probably should have worked it out before this. Hang on. 3. Fuck. We should get struck by lightning. It seems fun. Oh, there's the 3rd one. No! Fuck. Okay, so I guess that one's going to be next then. Yeah, it seems to be rotating. Well, okay, fuck it. Oh man, we'd have to climb this guy again to get struck by lightning. But I do kind of want to see what happens, so... You know what? You've sold me. Let's do it. You son of a gun. Can we scale this man by just climbing his leg? That is the question. I think the answer is actually yes. But now we're at the wrong thing, right? I suppose if we get back on the central guy, that should work. Do you have any plans in mind for Halloween internet-wise? No, I can't say I do. I don't really give a shit about Halloween, to be honest with you. It's not a holiday I deeply care for or anything. 31st is a Tuesday. Interesting. I'm in a spooky stream or something. Maybe. That'll be solidly in my training course though, so it will be, you know, my stream will have changed a little bit by then. Certainly the times at least. Like if I'm working at 9 to 5, then I'll need to stream like 7 to 9 or something instead. The one thing that I will say about stream going forward is there's a chance I'm going to need to Do you know what? I don't think we can get struck by lightning. Because I don't think we can climb the rock things. Because I tried to climb it earlier, and I don't think you can get up there, so... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this will work. Too bad, yeah. Yeah, look, I think... Yeah, we can't climb this thing, so yeah, it just won't work. We still need another one anyway. There we go. Alright, it's 7, I think I'm going to call it there. Plus I'm kind of hungry, and then I might be dwarfing my friends later, we'll see. But yeah, just watch. It's been a fun little stream. This game just keeps delivering. I'm actually like really into its laid back vibe. I think it does it really well. But yeah, cheers for watching. It's been a fun one. Like I said, I'll let you know in the Discord exactly what's going on with everything. I will only know when I have the information. Catch you next Tuesday. Yeah, it'll be next Tuesday. It'll be the next stream, and it'll be later. So more, it'll be starting around now and then probably finishing in about 2 hours. But that's assume. The problem is I'll keep you updated in Discord. But the problem is the person that's done my interview is just fucking useless, to be completely honest. And she keeps saying, "Oh yeah, I'll send you the information in an email." Have not received that email. It's like in a week's time, or less actually. It's in like 5 days' time I start. It's fucking stupid, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to keep you updated in the Discord. But yeah, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. Vibe, chill out, have a good time. Cheers for watching. It's been a fun one, and we'll be back with Sable next week. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep you updated in Discord. All right. Peace out. Stay safe. Have a good one, and I'll catch you around. All right.